interesantă, Jurnal de război se numește, și povestea unui medic urgentist, colegul nostru, domnul dr. Ahmed din Gaza, este medic de urgență în Gaza City, la spitalul al Cluj, să nu greșesc, da? Din Palestina. Domnul doctor, vă rugăm frumos.
Mulțumesc. Bună ziua. Sunt Ahmed din Palestina și mă scuzați pentru limba mea, so I will speak in English. Okay? First of all, our subject is very real and very hard to explain, but I tried my best to make it to squeeze it and to put it in some slides, but the subject is bigger than this. We will take it from the medical point of view and the humanitarian one. So let's start. I will give you a brief about the location of the case or of the events going there, and then I will give you a brief about the statistics, then how the emergency system is affected by the war. Then I will talk about my personal experience during the war for 51 days. Then I have some recommendation to show you. Here is Palestine. It's located in the Middle East. I will talk specifically about Gaza Strip during the period between the 8th of July and the 24th of August 2014. The occasion is the occupation attacks over Gaza. This is Gaza Strip. It's located in the southwest of Palestine. As the UNRWA report shows, it's one of the highest population densities in the world, like 1.8 million in 360 kilometers square. This area of the world was attacked for 51 days continuously, and this was like one of the biggest challenges for the emergency system. We have two types of emergency system, the governmental one and the BRCS. BRCS is a profession of Palestinian Red Crescent Society. Here are some statistics. I will pass very fast. Thousands killed during the war, like 2,139 Palestinians killed, including approximately 550 children, as the UN reports. Incredible number of cases, injuries, very complicated cases, like 11,000 Palestinians injured, including 3,000 children, with 1,000 at least permanently disabled. A lot of civilian areas were under attack. 20,000 homes were completely destroyed. All neighborhoods, like a lot of neighborhoods, were deleted from the maps, like it's shown here. A lot of families were disabled. 500,000 Palestinians were forced to move from their places to other places more safe. Actually, there was no safe places in Gaza during this war, because even the schools were attacked. The emergency damage. Even the hospitals and the ambulances suffered the attacks of this war. As the WHO said, we have to protect the hospitals, the ambulances and the medical staff during the war. And in the 22nd of July, they announced that it's really very bad to not respect these angels who save lives. Here's some statistics about the emergency damage. During the war, 6 emergency staff were killed. about 50 doctors, nurses, and paramedicals were injured. 34 or 33 aid workers were injured. 5 hospitals get attacked. Even my hospital get attacked by 2 missiles, and 2 hospitals were damaged completely. 34 medical clinics were shut down, forced to shut down because they were in very hot zones. Here, my colleagues, we were shocked, like when we accept our colleagues to our emergency room. We don't know how to manage, but the encouragement to help was more than anything, so we don't think emotionally, we were thinking professionally. Here, Al-Wafa Hospital, the only hospital of rehabilitation, were attacked, and here is one of the ambulances of my hospital. My personal experience, I will talk shortly about it because it was 51 days of continuous work, but I have few points to show. The location was in Cluj Hospital, which is the second biggest emergency hospital in Gaza City, and it's part of the Palestinian Red Crescent Society hospitals in Palestine. We were working 51 days continuously. We couldn't leave the hospital, we cannot move out, all the doctors cannot know anything about their families, their children. We were stuck like inside the hospital. It was very dangerous and risky to move. We received like unexpected number of cases. It was like a rush. In 1 minute you can receive more than 50 cases, very complicated cases. As well, we had shortage in almost every needed medical supplies. Here we recorded the usage of internationally banned weapons. These photos made by me. I was searching what is it exactly, and it's flea-sheet shields, where like when it's exploded, like thousands of metal drops is spreading around, and it's internationally banned to use in civilian areas. My recommendations: we need a qualified medical team. We need to make more trainings and workshops, even conferences like this with experience sharing. We need to increase the number of medical teams because we also have shortage in there, and we need more specialists in emergency. Medical supplies, when it comes to medical supplies, we need medical supplies and we need to store it in case of any catastrophe. At the end, I recommend that, and it's obvious, that the medical teams, ambulances, hospitals are holy places and holy people that should be protected internationally. Thank you very much.
I'm interested. How did you work? How many emergency doctors were there in your emergency department?
In my emergency department, we were like 2 doctors, like in the schedule, but a lot of volunteers were with us.
Also doctors,
yeah,
volunteers?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we had like consultants as well for surgery, for orthopedics, and we have specialists. All of them.
Was it a regional hospital or a small hospital?
No, it was the second biggest one in Gaza City. Yeah. So the staff was kind of big in our hospital, but in the other hospitals they were looking for even 1 doctor sometimes.
With all kinds of specialties in that hospital?
Almost all, not all. Any other questions?
Okay. Sorry. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ahmed. It was a really tragic presentation, actually. We hope we don't see something like that here. So I look forward to working with you again in our emergency department. Thank you very much. Ultima prezentare